Hey, today I'm diving into my thoughts on the Zaopin Z1 Pro mouse. So I've been putting this bad boy through its paces for nearly 2 months now, using it non-stop for work, during the week, and gaming on the weekends. For those who like to check out the specs real quick, I'll flash them up on the screen in just a sec. And if you missed that, don't sweat it, they'll be all down in the video description. Alright, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. The Zaopin Z1 Pro pretty much became my main mouse thanks to its shape and solid build and impressive specs. So no squeaks, no creaks when you squeeze it. So what you hear there, if you can't hear it, is actually the sound of my fingers sticking to it. Smooth scroll. Doesn't wobble. Okay. No battery drain issues, and I'll get into more detail on that later. And the mouse feet actually glide nicely. A little slower than Tiger Arc ones. Yeah, a little slower than that. Oh, and the cable is also tilted up, which makes it more convenient if you want to go wired, although it's a tad bit stiffer compared to the V1, not V1, the Razer Viper Mini. So plug this in a second. So see, it's tilted up so it doesn't drag on the mouse pad as much, so that's cool. Let me plug this bad boy back up. Here. Okay, turn it off for now. So, however, there are a couple of minor issues worth mentioning. First is the slippery surface. So, at first, I was a bit worried about how slippery it felt, but if you give it a few seconds, and you'll find your grip. Plus, as the surface wears down a bit, you'll notice it gets easier to hold on to. Like right here, you see how it looks different. It's wearing it's worn off a bit, so it's a bit worn right there. So it was really slippery at first. Another main thing is actually the clicks were wobbly, especially noticeable on the right click. And this issue bugged me a bit, especially during like playing MOBA games, League of Legends. But a quick fix involving some screw tightening and adding metal tape sorted it out. I can actually show you a picture of what it looks like. It's real easy to do. Yeah, but literally that thing was driving me nuts. Like, this would actually rock back and forth. So, but now it doesn't make any noise. So I fixed it like a week ago. Now let's talk about some stuff Reddit users have mentioned issues. Scroll wheel squeaking. So if you hear it, yeah, so it sounds all right. It's not noisy. It seems like they've actually sorted it out in the newer versions. I think this is one of the newer versions. I think the first batch, this was wobbly and it was a bit noisy, I guess, but this is good. No issues. Other issues was on Reddit was mentioned was a sensor lag or jitteriness. I think what fixes this is you'd actually have to plug the extender or dongle straight into a USB 3 port, and yeah, you should be good to go. I've never had any issues with this. I've always had it plugged into USB 3. I've never tried it in USB 2. So if you get this, just plug it into USB 3. Another issue is battery drain. Now, I thought I had this issue at first, but it turns out it was just like wonky battery percentage readings during charging. After some testing, it looks like around 25 to 30 minutes of charging up, it actually gives you 25% real charge on the thing. And yeah, and speaking about battery life, you're looking at about 2 weeks on a full charge under high performance settings with motion sync on. And I'll show you my software settings if you're interested. And I don't change anything because I prefer performance over consistency and consistency. So yeah, to wrap it up, the Zaopin Z1 Pro brings a sturdy build, minus that pesky click wobble. Easily fixed though. No annoying creaking. Reliable sensor for those pixel perfect shots. Pretty good, although it does get dusty. It's more prone to dust for some reason compared to my Extrafy M42. But I don't think it gets any issues, so no pixel skipping or anything like that, no jitter. And yeah, pretty good mouse. I mean, I use this for work, 8 hours a day, every day. I work from home, so I use it for work and for gaming on the weekends. So yeah, I hope this rundown helps you out. Any questions or issues, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to lend a hand. And hey, if you're a Tagalog speaker, hit me up. If you're, if you have any questions, hit me up in your native tongue. I've got you covered. And yeah, catch you later. Peace.